All right, what's up, YouTube? I'm gonna throw y'all out how to paint correct and ceramic coat your car or truck of choice today. Never really made tutorial videos, but I'm gonna throw this out and see how it goes. Give y'all a couple pictures. This truck is my personal truck. Only about a year now. It's 2008. Never been paint corrected. You can see the water spots. Swirls aren't too bad, but water spots are definitely there. It's never had a coating on it. It's just been a daily driver. It's got 120,000 miles on it. But as you can see, it's definitely time for paint correction. I'm gonna be doing a two-step and a ceramic coating. So I'll go over here what we're going to use. This is my polisher. It's a random orbital from Torque. It's the 15DA, I believe. I believe it's made for 5-inch pads. I'm going to be using 6-inch pads. This is going to be finishing pad. It's fine pad from Quantum. I've used these pads for every paint correction I've done, and so far they're working good. It's going to be finishing. This is heavy cut and medium cut. For the compounds, we've got Meguiar's 105 and Meguiar's 205. This is going to be the first step. This is going to be the cut, heavy cut, and the finishing polish. And obviously, you're going to have your vehicle detailed before you do your coating or correction. And this one was detailed just a couple days ago. But I went over it with some rinseless wash from DIY Detail just to get it clean. And you're obviously going to have it clay barred also after the detail or during the detail to prep it for paint correction. And I'm just using a foam reusable clay bar pad, whatever you want to call it. We've got Geon. This is their pure coating. I believe this is a 3-year coating. I've used this exact coating once before, and it's holding up amazing. So we're going to throw this on the personal truck and see how long I can get it to last. Got an icon light. This is just a work light. I use it for pretty much everything. It's bright light, just to obviously see where you're working. I mean, you can see how it lights up. Shows water spots. This is half and half water and isopropyl alcohol. This is going to be in between the polishing stage and applying the ceramic coating. And pretty much what this does is take off any oils or slickness from the polishes, because you want a clean surface for this coating to stick to give you the best results. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I use for my paint corrections and ceramic coatings. I've had no problems with any of these products. All have worked good so far. Obviously, there's a million different products. There's a million different of each of these. There's no really right or wrong. It's what works best for you, what you trust. But these are all products that I've done good with. So I'm going to get started on this clay bar because it hasn't been clay barred yet. I've seen some few imperfections in the paint. But I'm just using this bar and some rinseless wash as lube, and obviously just a microfiber to wipe it off. But I'll get back to y'all once it's clayed to show y'all why a clay bar is necessary. See all these contaminations all below the window. I'm gonna hit these with a clay bar real quick and show y'all how it comes out. All right, I just did this whole area in probably like 30 seconds. And there's not a single thing on this paint. Obviously, when you're clay barring, you're listening for that smoothness in the paint. If it sounds rough, it's not like you're picking stuff up. Your bar is doing the job. You just gotta run it till it goes smooth. We just got the clay bar finished up. Here's a better look at the hood. Y'all can see the water spots. I'm gonna hit a little test area. Obviously it's time for the polisher. I'm gonna throw on a yellow heavy cut pad. We're gonna use our cutting compound, and I'm gonna tape off a little section just so y'all can see. But obviously we're gonna do one pass on the lowest speed just to spread the product out, and then probably 3 to 4 passes since this is a really heavy cut setup. And if it needs more, you can do more. Light pressure, you don't want to burn the paint. Although I think this year of GM clear coat is one of the better years. I think it's a pretty tough clear coat, so you shouldn't really have an issue with burning, especially with orbital polisher. You have to try to burn it. But yeah, I'm going to get this set up, tape off a section, and I'm going to show you all the before and after. Here's our little taped off section. This is probably maybe 1.5 foot square, maybe 2 foot by 2 foot. While I got this tape out, I just want to mention, especially on GM vehicles, all this plastic, especially around your mirrors and door handles. This one has the plastic door handles, your chrome covers. I've got full chrome ones to go on. I just ain't put them on yet. In these areas, around these bed covers, especially your rear bumper plastic, whenever you're polishing your tailgate down here, I would definitely recommend taping these edges off just so you don't bump it with the polisher. It's not going to hurt anything, but it's definitely a pain getting compound off of this GM plastic. Chrome doesn't really matter as much. You can tape it off if you want to, just to, obviously be cleaner and hit your area perfect. But I'm going to hit this section real quick. I'm going to see how bad it is. And here in just a minute, this square is going to be a mirror, and you're still going to be able to see the difference on this side. We just got finished up on the polisher. Probably took me 2.5 minutes. Look at this difference. Left side of the tape, this is what was just done. Whole area. I mean, I feel like the results speak for themselves. That is just insane for just one quick cut. Once this whole hood's done, I'll get back to y'all and show y'all it compared to the rest of the truck. We just got the hood wrapped up. It probably took me 30 minutes, I'd say. Came out looking like glass. Obviously, this was the heaviest part of the correction, but it's still not completely done. There'll still be little fine imperfections removed from it with the medium pad and the finishing polish. But, I mean, whole thing's looking like glass. Show you all this hood. Get a good look at the hood. I mean, you start rare to see imperfection in it. We come up here to place like these doors. Look at that. I mean, it's insane. For 30 minutes, I'd say on this hood, probably on the 3rd or 4th speed on the polisher. That's what the pad's looking like. Probably get, 1 or 2 more panels out of that pad before I switch. Maybe both the fenders. But generally, the job on this whole truck, the first step, obviously going to be the longer one. Make sure you get out all the big stuff. But I would say the whole first step will take a minimum of a few hours to do it the right way. I didn't tape anything off. Just do your best not to hit it. If you do, no worries. But I just use a glass cleaner. If you do get on there, spray it with a glass cleaner. Just take a microfiber, elbow grease, get it off. But I'm going to get these fenders done. And I may send it with the rest of the truck and pick y'all up on step 2. All right, we just got the first step wrapped up. It took me about 3 pads. Everywhere is done. No more water spots. Next, we're just going to go in with that medium cut pad and some finishing polish. You don't have to hit everything as aggressive with that. This is more of just to get product on the paint. But yeah, it's coming out pretty good. So I'm going to start on this medium pad, and then we're going to get it ready for the ceramic coat. We just got the polishing all finished up. Everything's looking good. We're going to go ahead, hit the whole truck with a microfiber and the alcohol and water to get any residue off. Pretty much detail the truck with the alcohol to get ready for that ceramic coat. But I'll get back with y'all when that's done. I've went ahead and started on the coating, but whenever you go to do this, make sure you prime your pad. Obviously, you're going to have a new pad. Just coat it in a good layer of the product. And this is a pretty, beginner-friendly coating. Nothing too serious about it. So, obviously you want to have some technique to how you layer it on. But it's most likely not going to give you any problems if you just do some straight lines, just rub it down, and maybe one cross pattern. then give it its flash time, which I think on this one's maybe like a minute or so, a couple minutes. Then clean rag, wipe it off. I'll normally do the whole truck, and then I'll come back around with a rag at the end to make sure everything's clean. But yeah, I'm gonna get this truck done. All right, everyone, it has been a couple days. The coating has cured. I think it's the 4th day now. You're going to want to keep it out of the rain or heavy moisture for the first 24 hours and sunlight. So leave it under some shelter in your garage, whatever you got to do. I'll show y'all real quick. Put some water on it just so y'all can see how it's working. See it run right off. Overall, it's a really good ceramic coat. I did all the chrome also. You can see it running off of there. Yeah, I'm really happy with it to be on the personal truck. I've put it off for too long. Hopefully it'll last a long time on this truck. It's my daily driver. It gets a lot of miles put on it. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, comment with any questions. But yeah, definitely like it if you want to see more content like this.